بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. The topic that tonight I speak about is the role of Kaba in our life. Every Muslim's life is involved with the Kaba during his life. There are many activities that obligatory we must observe Kaba in doing or not doing it. And there are many activities too that we should recommendedly observe Kaba in doing it. For example, every Muslim pray 5 times his daily prayer towards Kaba. He must pray towards Kaba. And if he kill a sheep, a cow, or halal animals to eat, he must kill it towards Kaba. And for a rich Muslim, it's obligatory to pilgrimage Hajj once a life. And of course it is recommended that he do and perform a smaller Hajj, al-Umrah, several times during his life. When a Muslim, when he dies, he is at the end of his life. It is obligatory for himself, if he can do anything and know what is happening, and for others that there are around him, to lie and draw him his feet towards the Kaaba. And when he died, and the other people put him in the grave, he must align, and the people must align him towards Kaaba. These are all things we must do obligatory and observe the Kaaba in performing it. And there are other activities that we recommendedly should do and should observe Kaaba in it. What? For example, every time that you eat, it is recommended that sit down towards Kaaba and eat food. Or even in other times that you don't eat anything, for example, you're watching television, or you want to sit down and take a rest. It is recommended that you sit down towards Kaaba. So, as you saw, that every Muslim Kaaba has an important role in a Muslim's life. What the mystery? Why this house is so important, such a thing? The Holy Quran, when describe your pilgrim, your Hajj, it says, وَلْيَتَّوَّفُوا بِالْبَيْتِ الْعَتِيقِ. They must circumambulate, circle, step round Kaaba. With what attribute? بِالْبَيْتِ الْعَتِيقِ, the free house. The free house. A big mystery is here. Of course, I don't want to say that it is the just mystery, but it is so important. Why? When you observe a free house in your life. It educates you the lesson of the free. And you may know that just in the world during the history is one place in the world that has no honor, and it is the place of Kaba. For example, if you leave a land for a mosque, after you're doing, you're not its owner more. But before that, as a usual land, you was its owner. But the Kaaba, the place of Kaaba during the history, before building it by the Ibrahim, peace be with him, and after that, has no owner, just God. So it is free from any owner. And when you circle around him and observe it in your life, it educates you that has no owner, but God. Just God is your owner, and you just must obey him. It is a big lesson that the Kaaba teaches you. So, the Kaaba and Mecca have many mysteries, and the act of pilgrimage Hajj is full of mysticism. For example, somebody asked Imam Salih alayhi salam about the shape of Kaaba. He asked him about the name of the Kaaba. He asked him why it is called Kaaba. Imam answered, because it has four sides, and everything that has four sides, it's Muka'ab, and the name of Kaaba comes from this name, Muka'ab, Kaaba. He said, Yabna Rasulullah, I know that. Please tell me more. Imam alayhi salam said, it has four sides because in the fourth heaven, Allah has another house that the angels, when want to pilgrim, they circumambulate around it. And you know that in this case, when you say for heaven, it's not this material heaven or material sky, because all of these sky and all of this world with the stars and maybe many of these stars that you see it in the sky, each one maybe it's a galaxy itself and has a world inside. But all of this is just worldly sky, the heaven of this world. And in this case, when we say four heaven or seven heaven, we refer to metaphysic heaven. So Imam alayhi salam said that there's another house in the fourth heaven, and it has four sides, and angels circumambulate around it when they want to pilgrim. Because of that, when Abraham wanted to build this house, he built it the same shape with that house. He asked why that house has four sides and with this shape. Imam alayhi salam answered, because the arsh that is higher than it, above it, has four sides. He asked why that space or that position has four sides. Imam answered, because it is when it is built of these four things, it means all of the world, all of the cosmos, all of the universe is built of these four things. Imam answered, because Arsh is based on four words. What are they? Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar. And it is obvious that these words are not physical and material words. He intends the reality of these words. Subhanallah means Allah has no shortage, has any lack. It's complete. He is complete. Walhamdulillah, all of praise belongs to Allah. Wa la ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah. Wallahu akbar, and Allah is higher than you imagine. So, the reality of these words is the base of the Arsh. So it is four, and the Arsh is four. Has four sides, and he has four sides, and the Al-Bayt al-Ma'mur in four heaven made in a shape with four sides, and after that the Kaba is built with four sides. So, who got and catch the mystery? A mystery in it is a Muslim who pilgrim Hajj according his level of faith, of Iman. Maybe see a holy wall, a material wall, Kaaba, but maybe it goes up, upper and upper, and past the heaven, and reach the core of the world, and Asma'ul Husna of the God, and reach to Allah. So imagine and suppose every act and performation and part of this pilgrimage and this practice, everything that you do in this holy place and around this holy house has deep and deeper meaning. Okay, may there have many other things and matters that we should speak about, but unfortunately maybe the time doesn't let us. And it is suitable that we mention a holy word and the sadness and sad word of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam at the end of our session and at the end of our lecture. He says in the Yazid session after the Karbala, and the minbar, he said, I am the son of Mecca and Mina. What's the meaning of this word? In Mecca, we told that has many mysticism and mystery. He said everything that Mecca has, and of course we told many of, we didn't tell many of them. Everything and every mysticism that Mecca has, I have. Why? Because I am the son of Mecca. And I have the son of Mina. What do you do in Mina? Maybe you kill a sheep or cow or camel for the sake of Allah, for the obey of Allah's command. But I do another thing more important. What? My father, the head of my father was cut for the sake of Allah in Kaba to make Allah's comment alive during the history. صلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. Please recite salawat.